Welcome to your 30-minute leg booty. It's going to be a pretty intense workout today. I hope you are ready emotionally. I'm not. Okay, so today we have a few different circuits. We will be repeating everything 3 times through to really get that burnout, creating something new within that body. And you will want some free weight dumbbells. You want to lift a little bit heavier than, let's say, an upper body, because we've got some big muscles that we're working with today. And then if you have access to a bench or a chair, like a nice sturdy chair, or even like a couch at home, you will want to incorporate that in today's workout. If you don't, no worries. I'll be giving you some recommendations on what you can do as a modification. All right. So let's start today with a really quick warm up. All right, let's get warmed up. Kicking that booty, waking up your quads, your hamstrings. We'll be working everything today. Waist down. It's going to be awesome. Go ahead and reach side to side. And turn those toes out, reach it down and up. Whew. I'm not emotionally ready for this today. But we are here, and we're here for some reason, right? One more. And then sweep that leg across, up and around. Today we're going to be doing some really fun lower body exercises, emphasizing that quad, that glute. So today is really glute focused. Beautiful. And then go ahead and reach it down toward your toes. Little deadlift stretch. All right. So we are going to be starting today with this bench. A bench. If you don't have a bench, this is going to be just a stationary lunge. So I want you to find a weight that feels challenging for you. We have 1 minute on each leg, but I want you to move slowly. The time is there just to help us keep us on track. But I really want you, feel free to count through this. Aim for 10 to 15 reps. We'll be doing a Bulgarian split squat so no bench, we're just here, right? We'll be in a stationary lunge. If you have a bench or a chair or something where you can prop that foot up, we're going to be lunging back, hinging at that hip, and then bringing it up. That weight is just here by our sides, weighing us down. Get ready, get set, and here we go. Weight is in that front heel. Unlike a regular lunge, in that split squat, we can give ourselves a little bit of a hinge with the lean forward. So try that out. You should feel this not only in your quad, but in your glute as well. And don't worry if you're like, this feels weird, I gotta go here, I gotta go here. It usually takes a couple times for you to feel comfortable in the uncomfortable. Ooh, I picked a heavy weight today and I am feeling it. Almost there. Switch. Other leg. I'm feeling it. You're almost there. Give me at least one more. And then we're gonna drop one of those weights. Bring those heels together, toes out. We're gonna lift up into a calf raise. As you lift, you're squeezing those heels together. So you should feel a little bit of a zip right up into that glute. So it's not just for the calves, but again here for that booty. And if you're having a really hard time getting those heels together, you might be too far out. So you can bring those toes in and lift. Ooh, I already feel a little bit of a cramp. All the way up, hold at the top before you come on down. That first break is coming up. 2, 1, and yikes. All right, we're gonna be doing those 2 things 2 more times. Only a 30-second break in between, so we'll keep that pace moving. We only have 30 minutes today, so I want you completely spent at the end of that 30. All right, grab those weights, go ahead and set it up now. Again, if you don't have a bench, we are here in a stationary lunge. Feel free to give me more of a hinge so that front leg is getting more of the weight. So that's the point of a split squat, is that we are giving that weight, that tension into that front leg to offer it a little bit more of a challenge. Yay! Exactly what we want. No. Take that break if you need it. Get right back into it. You have a full minute. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. And switch. One thing, I was just thinking about my daughter. I was like, oh, I have a story to tell. Kind of had a big moment in our house this week with my oldest. Yesterday they had, you know, with elementary school, there's like themed days and weeks, and yesterday was superhero day. And so the kids were encouraged to come dressed as their favorite superhero. And my daughter came home from school the day before, and she was like, Mom, it's superhero day tomorrow. I was like, oh, cool. Who are you planning on? Who are you thinking about? And she goes, well, I was thinking about, I kind of really want to be either you, my one aunt, or my other aunt. And I about died because I had not expected her to say that at all. But she, on her own, chose me and her 2 aunties, who she's really close with. Shout out Bailey and Kate, that she wanted to dress up like one of us. So of course I'm standing there in my kitchen bawling my eyes out. Both me and my husband. Like, We've made it. I've made it as a parent. Ah! Oh! Trying to distract myself from the pain. Time. Oh, geez. So she's 9.5. So if you're a mom to little youngins, there is hope. There is a future where they do like you. So she ended up going as me because she had gotten, I just got her this cute little workout set and she wanted to wear it, and she's like, I'm gonna wear a hat just like you and wear my hair just like you and she's like, I wanna wear your earrings. I was like, oh my gosh, my mom heart could not be any bigger. All right, this is that third round. Story time is over. We're here to burn, we're here to work. Building that strong lower body. Keep that weight in that front heel. Especially if you're feeling like intensity in that quad, so in the front of your leg. You can shift that weight back just a little bit. Give it to the glutes, give it to the hamstrings. Oh my God. And switch. Aiming for that depth now that our bodies are warm. Oh my gosh. Take your break if you need it. Get right back into it. We're almost there. We're almost there, I promise. Last one. And we have that calf raise. Heels together, toes apart, squeezing, pushing those heels together at the top. Try not to fall down like I just did. Up, hold, squeeze, and then nice and control on that release. Add a little plie in there for some relief. This one started in the calf and now I only feel this in my booty. Whoa. You're right there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Wow. All right. Now we're going to be moving on to side step ups. Side step ups. So if you have that bench, we're going to be stepping up on top. If we don't have a bench, you're going to be stepping for a side lunge. So side lunge here or side step up, weights just by your side. You're going to step up, balance, and down, nice and controlled. Up to that balance if you can. It's okay if you need to create space to put that foot up. If you're working on that balance, that is a thing, all right? If you're feeling a little wobbly at the top, squeeze your core. Safety first. Up and down, up. Try to keep a nice pace for this full minute. Weight evenly distributed throughout that foot. Switch sides. Again, if you don't have a step, this is a side lunge on one side for the full minute. Step ups are my favorite. I feel like we're getting it all in this one movement. Finish this one out. Now we have deadlifts. I'm going to go a little bit heavier. And we have deadlift. So knees are bent, hinging that hip back. Back is flat before we bring it on up. I want you reaching those hips back, not reaching down towards your toes. So everything is in the hips and up. Now, deadlifts, we can go heavier because we're using that full backside glute. Bringing those hips back to neutral. Squeeze at the top, not over thrusting. So don't feel like you have to push those hips forward. Last one. Oh my God. Whoa. All right, back to these suckers over here. Now side step ups are going to be working a little bit more quad dominant with a little bit of that glute. Make sure that weight is evenly distributed throughout that foot on top of your step or chair or bench. Or again, if you're doing a side lunge, it looks like this and you're going to be doing the same leg the whole time. All right. Thank you for working with me on these modifications. That's the cool thing with exercises. You don't need a lot of equipment. There's always a variation. But if you have access to it, why not use it? Right? All right. Now, if you want to take this step up a notch, you're like, yeah, I've got this, Tess. This is fine. I want you to keep that weight up top, and then it's just a tap and up. So never really putting your full weight at the bottom and springing off that foot. And switch. This one will get that heart rate up right away. So if that heart rate feels high, you are not alone. I feel it too. All right, we're coming down on the other side of this minute. If you want to add that little spring step, And deadlift. Here we go. Keeping those shoulders down and pulling back. Shoulder blades are squeezing, maintaining that flat back, upper and lower. You're almost there. You are almost there. We are almost there to that second break. And drop it. 30-second break. My booty is tired. All right. One more round. One more round. Here we go. Master that balance before you think about picking it up a notch. Utilizing your core, squeezing at the top, squeezing your abs. All right, if we want to add that little spring at the bottom. Holy legs. I'm supposed to go to like a play place later. And with my kids, I'm gonna have to be like, sorry kids, mama can't play today. Whew. I don't know if these legs are gonna work. Whew. They're always like, come crawl in here with me. Go down the slide with me. Really? You can't see that I'm 3 times your size? Okay. And that spring, we're here. We might as well do it. We're here. Maybe you need to throw down those weights. If you're feeling like playing with your power today, this is a power move. And you want to play with it, throw down those weights if you want to keep going. If you feel like you need to give up, don't do it. All right, here we go. Last time, deadlift. Pushing that booty back. Knees are slightly bent. Power up. Keeping those weights nice and close to those legs. Everything feels very hard. I did this weight last week and I was like, I'm so strong. Set this to the side. We have a brand new set of movements. We are still using our bench. Let's say you don't have a bench, but you have a couch. You can use a couch for this one. we have hip thrusts. So we're gonna lean up against. You're gonna bring, you can do this with or without weights. I'm gonna go add a weight to each of my hips, and we're gonna be lifting up into a bridge. So think bridge. So as you lift, you squeeze that glute at the top. Chin is tucked in towards your chest. Lift and squeeze. Woo. No, I was saying last week I was doing deadlifts with those weights, and today they feel like I can't do it. And then I remembered I am in my luteal phase, which is the worst. It's the worst for energy. So if you are a female and you're with a menstrual cycle, that luteal phase is that big crash that you get right after ovulation. Yikes. All right, bring this here. Right here, we're gonna bring this into a sumo squat. So I want you to do 1, 2, and then up. 1, 2, and up. Keeping those knees bent at the top. So you get like an estrogen crash right after you ovulate, which takes away a lot of your energy. So I think your progesterone spikes. I can't remember. I always get it mixed up. Something crashes and something spikes, and it does no good for your energy. That's exactly where I am. And one question, rest. One question I get asked a lot is, well, does that mean we need to like change our weights because of the different phases that I'm in? Do I need to change? And my answer to that is not necessarily. I think having the awareness is beautiful enough to be like, oh, this is why. I can keep going. It might not have as many reps. It might feel a little bit more terrible, but it doesn't mean that I have to change too much to accommodate. Chin tucked in towards your chest. Lift and squeeze. Or if you decide to go down in weight because you're feeling like you want to be able to create that same level of like good intensity, that's fine too. It's all the same. It's all the same. Working hard either way. But that luteal phase pretty much lasts about 2 weeks until you, menstruate again. Here we go. And then it picks back up. "30 minutes. That's all we need to get in a sweaty, challenging, burnout leg workout." Oh my God. Opening up those hips, knees in line with those toes. Drop as low as you can. Oh, All right, we have una más, una más. Set right back up. These rests tend to feel incredibly short. All right, and 3. Take your rest if you need it. Get right back into it when you are ready. There's just a few more seconds left. Last time. Oh my God. Ah! I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Here we go. We're not gonna think about how sucky this feels. We're gonna think about how we feel at the very end tomorrow when we wake up and we can feel something new in our body. We can feel, that last one was so bad. Oh my God, we did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. Clear your space. Get ready for a really quick cool down. It's so, so important to stretch out that body after we worked it to its potential, fullest potential. You can't see it, but there's definitely shaking. So that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and link a really quick post-workout stretch. Please do that with me now before you move on with your day. Thank you so much for joining me today for your workout. I know it takes a lot to get here and I value that so much, so thank you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps me out. Comment, let me know how you feel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Recommend me to your friends. Check out my website, tessareyesbenz.com. I have got workout plans. I've got one-on-one coaching with women all over the world. It's so fun. I'm so sweaty. Thank you so much for joining me today. And hopefully I'll see you again really soon, right here for your next sweat. Bye.